What's up guys, Smash Connoisseur here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 5 favorite characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, I know in the last video I talked about my 5 least favorite characters, or the characters I don't like watching, so I thought for a change, let me say my 5 favorite characters. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. So, no need to delay it, so let's just start off with number 5 for my 5th favorite character is going to be Roy. I think it's just pretty cool that this character has to rush you down. Like, think about it. Roy has no projectiles. Roy can only really fight you in your face. And I know some people will be like, Roy's kind of like a dumb character or something like that because he's just swinging just hitboxes at you repeatedly. But I find the character hype. I think the character has to make some cool reads, and certain players like Cola, I think, really make the character shine. I think when Quarantine first ended and Roy was first popping off, I think people really liked Roy, but then Roy kind of fell off a little bit in the meta. But I would love to see Roy come back in full force this year because it's just so hyped to watch a Roy player just destroy somebody. So yeah, now for number 4, I'm going to go with, I think this character is a bit more underrated and maybe not as many people like this character, but I think this character is really sick and has actually made it to an EVO Grand Finals before. So maybe some of you already know who it is, but it's Pokemon Trainer. Pokemon Trainer is actually really cool. A couple reasons for that. One, Pokemon Trainer is 3 characters in 1 character, and that's not really a thing with other characters. Pokemon Trainer is really the only character. I mean, Pyro and Mythra you can switch between 2, but 3 is a lot. I like Squirtle, how he's really small, but he's really fast. And he's gonna combo you, and then Charizard is really the opposite, where he's slow and big, but all of his moves are super duper strong. And then my favorite one is Ivysaur, because I just love that if you're above him, you really don't want to be there, that's the danger zone. And then if you're below him, you absolutely do not want to be there, because either way it's just goosh, or you're just dead. And that's just not what you want to, that's not the situation you're trying to be involved in. And there's a lot of cool tech with Pokemon Trainer that I think a lot of people don't know about, for example, this isn't a Pokemon Trainer exclusive thing, but I think Pokemon Trainer probably benefits the most from it out of any character, which is you can, as Ivysaur, you can tether the ledge and then cancel it, and then you can spike somebody and stuff like that. And I think tech like that is really cool. And I think a lot of people don't know about stuff like that just because Pokemon Trainer is not as meta relevant as they were back in 2019. What I'm really hoping is actually that some more Pokemon Trainers come out and are successful this year in 2024. And yeah, I think that would be really awesome, but I guess we'll just have to see. But without further ado, let's just get into the number 3 pick, which is Fox. And I think a lot of people will be like, Fox, really? Only number 3? I think a lot of people, I think if you asked 100 Smash players what their favorite character was, the number 1 answer would probably be Fox. And I get why. Fox is sick. His combos are awesome. He feels like he has so much control over any given match that he's in, and I think that's really awesome. And anybody who plays Fox or has played Fox will know, when you're playing Fox, it feels like you're in creative mode, essentially. You're it's my turn now, and it's not gonna be your turn for a while. Yeah, I'm controlling this. Look at me, I'm the captain now. So I think Fox is really sick for that reason. He's just so cool to watch, and I love watching Fox, anything Fox. just because he's also in your face the whole time, and the amount of freedom he gives the player. Like sometimes you'll see Light do some stuff where it's like, what the heck? Like there's a clip, I'll see if I can find it and put it on the screen, but it's of Light where he'll do a landing nair weak hit into a weak hit dash attack up smash. And it's like, oh my god, like you should be banned for doing that. You shouldn't be allowed to play anymore once you've done something like that. That character should be removed from the video game and never played again. So I think, Fox is a really sick character because he lets you do that. Even if it's not fair, it's awesome. But I do think there's two characters more hyped than Fox. And one of them being the number 2 character, Zero Suit Samus. I think Zero Suit Samus is so sick. If you play Zero Suit Samus, you're sick. Unless, here's the big thing. If you play Zero Suit Samus online, on Elite Smash, on Wi-Fi, you aren't cool. You are lame. I know what you do. You charge the paralyzer and you shoot it over and over. This is my PSA right now. Don't do that, please. Let me free. Okay, but I just hate fighting that online. But offline, to be able to play ZSS at a top level in tournament really takes so much skill, in my opinion. Because one, you have to be able to make a lot of reads. Like, it's a very, very read-based character, so you really have to be good at observing your opponent and just trying to find like what their weaknesses are and what you can really take advantage of. And you can tell Sakurai planned that because he even made like certain moves of hers, like her down smash, not really even be an attack, but more so to stun you. As like, if you read somebody and you're like, oh, I know you're gonna roll in here, you just stun them right there and then up B into them. And then I think the second reason you have to be really good to play her at a top level is because half of her moves don't even work. So it's like, for you to make it, like, people just fall out of your moves. So, and I think people like Mars really show why this character is so sick. There's so many clips of Mars just ruining people's lives, like on camera. Like, you just watch this man take away somebody's whole career really in a live format. So, and I think ZSS is a big reason for that because she allows you to do so much. Like, maybe you just get hit with a random up air and you're like, oh, it won't be that bad, and then you just get chained off the top, up beat, it's over. And this isn't happening to like bad players. This is like MKLeo, you know? And you're gonna like nair flip kick, and it's just, it's over, you're done. It's just, that's the end of your life. So I think that's super sick. And obviously, I think this is one of the most viral clips in Smash, so everybody's probably seen it, but there's that infamous clip from Genesis 9 where Mars is fighting Dabuz and he gets him off the stage and then he chases him under the stage and he just shoots down and spikes him under the stage, and it's like, no character that's not ZSS could do that. So I think that's a big reason, you know, I find ZSS so hype, and I think a lot of people find ZSS really hype. So that's why I'm going to put ZSS at the number 2 spot. But I do think there's one character that in my mind is cooler than ZSS, and I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about this. I'm definitely biased for this character because I also made this character. But I do think this character is actually pretty sick. Some people probably hate this character, but I'm really curious to see what you guys think about this. But my number 1 pick is Joker. Now, Joker, I think just they designed him so well. All of his moves are sick, from things like Gun, where you just throw your opponent off the stage, pop them once in the face, and it's like, it's over, bro. And, you know, just, I love that all of his moves where he uses the knife, you can see that little red outline around the move, and his combos are sick. He's got these long, flashy combos. He's got to get like the forward air 1 and the up air drag down smash and stuff like that. And obviously you can't talk about Joker without talking about Arsene, which I think is so sick. They designed Arsene to just be like the physical embodiment of cool. Like, you just hit somebody with the down air and it's like, da-dum, and they're just done for. And the back air is like, and it's just over. And, I just love everything about this character. There's this iconic clip. Well, maybe people don't know about it as much anymore because it was pre-quarantine. It was back in 2019, but there's a clip from Congo Saga. A lot of people might not even know what that tournament is, but where it's MKLeo versus Tweek, and Leo's on Joker and Tweek's on the Wario. And Tweek hits Leo with an up tilt, and he goes to try to go into Waft. And back in the day, that actually used to be a true combo, but then they nerfed Wario. But Tweek messed it up a little bit, so he left like a couple frames where Leo could act. And he goes up tilt, jumps, and then kill screens. And a lot of people, I think, thought that the kill screen was the Waft that killed Leo. But actually, Leo just got Arsene and he countered it. I'll see if I can put it on the screen, but you just see like boom, and then he flies off the screen, and everybody's like, no way. So yeah, that's why I think Joker's the coolest character in the game. But I'm also super curious to see what you guys have to say. So please be sure to comment what you guys think, and I'll try to reply to your comment. Maybe if you say something that's like pretty agreeable, like you're like, oh, I think Lucina's really hyped, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, I can see that. But then if you're like, I think Toon Link's pretty hype, I might be like, oh, no, so, yeah, just be sure to leave what you guys think in the comments, because I'm actually really curious. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see ya.